Hey everyone, I'm Heather and welcome back to my channel. So we are back today with Wytchwood. In the last one we did defeat the leech, so now we are looking at working on some of the other ones. We still have a lot of the snake stuff to go. I think there's a bear still, and I think maybe one other that we have to do. So I believe we are in the forest trying to work on the snake stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, when we left off, we did get this doll. However, the area that we were going in had multiples of this. So I'm not sure. I'm going the wrong way. I'm in the plains right now. Let's go this way. So I was looking for where was it? It wasn't this stuff. We need to go past the tree. This thing is what we were looking for. Okay, hold on. Let me figure out what we have to do with these again. Just the doll. Okay, so I don't have to hit them with anything after. It doesn't look like. Okay. I'm hoping it'll take care of all of them. Okay, it does. So what did I need to do with this? Okay, we caught that. Alright, so we got rid of that. I seem to be cursed, though, maybe? Okay. So there's this. Let's see if we can get back to this one. This is the one we want. So I have one more fairy shrine, and one more mirror. Oh, but I think the fairies have the mirror I need. Okay, so where's the other fairy shrine? Okay, so we got that fairy shrine. And then let's see. We got that fairy shrine right here. Interact with hatchet. So it must be over on the other side. Oh, we've already talked to you. We don't want you. Leave me alone. So, I don't feel like it's that way. I feel like it would be more near where we are. Do I have to get that tree? Because that tree's a thing. So a cinder box. We have yet to do any of these. Okay. Alright, so. Ooh, that gives me like an apple thing. Dryad fruit. Okay. That seems quite a lot right there. We're looking for the other fairy thing. I mean, I'm assuming that it's in the forest, but I suppose it doesn't have to be necessarily. That guy's doing that. We've already been here. Now where is the other fairy shrine? Because it doesn't give me more information than that. Okay, so it's not there. This was how we came into the forest the first time. And it wasn't this thing either. But I guess while we're here, we can take an opportunity to catch stuff. Okay. And I guess I am just assuming that all the fairy shrines would be in this area. But that does seem like it should be the case. There's this guy. That must be his dog. Way back up there. Okay, there's this stuff. Okay, so we've got all that. I don't know what else we need these flower petals for, but okay, so not that. Maybe down this way? No. See. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, cinder box. Okay, we got the fairy dust. Let's just go ahead and get this thing. Alright, that should be it. We just now need to... Where's our magic tree? Here we are. I kicked over those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me that shard or I'll knock over this nest too. You smash fairy shrines? Yeah, good, good. Take it. We don't want your trash. Okay, so I now have all the mirror. I did forget this was all kind of leading to the snake. Okay. Have you found any of the mirror shards? I wonder where they could be. You gingerly hand over the broken glass shards to the maiden. She's careful not to cut herself on the razor-sharp edges as she slots them into the mirror frame. The pieces click into place perfectly, and the surface of the mirror ripples like the water on a lake. The ripple calms, settling into the form of a pristine crystal mirror. She gazes into the mirror with awe. Look, it's as good as new. Oh! The maiden's reflection ripples and morphs into the visage of a handsome young man. My love, is that you? Overcome with joy, a fresh stream of tears rolls down her cheeks. I can't believe my eyes. I don't understand. What happened? Where are you? I'm imprisoned inside my own head. It's horrible here. You have to get me out. You went to the snake, didn't you? Why would you do something so stupid? Listen, my love. I have a confession to make. I'm not actually that good of a musician. What are you talking about? You were so beautiful upon your balcony. A bum like me would never get your attention, so I, asked the snake to help me out a little. I thought I could protect myself from the snake's hypnotic gaze with the magic mirror, but then you went and broke the darn thing. I didn't break it. It slipped out of my hand. Wait, don't put this on me. How could you be so irresponsible? One problem at a time, children. We fixed the mirror, so it should be able to break the snake's spell now. Yes, oh, you have no idea how unbearable it has been stuck in here. There's nothing but awful poetry and song lyrics that don't even rhyme. Please, Granny, take the mirror. I can hardly stand to look at this buffoon any longer. Babe, wait. Okay. Alright, so we have to go over this way. Okay, this is our bard. The snake, at the center of the lake. Okay. Alright, so we reflect back at the snake. Sudden dread grips the snake as you swing the shimmering mirror to meet his eyes. The mind-altering patterns of his gaze are reflected back at him. Slowly but steadily, the snake leans closer and closer to the surface of the mirror. His forked tongue flicks against the glass, then disappears beyond it. It's so beautiful. Like a length of rope being pulled through an eyelet, the snake rushes forward and vanishes into his own reflection. The mirror jolts and bucks out of your hand, clattering to the ground. You stoop down, careful not to look too deeply. Okay, so we got our mirror. Hidden in the reflection of the mirror's surface, you can faintly make out a tiny wiggling shape, trapped just beyond the veil of this world. The soul of the snake. Okay. So we did the snake quest. So there's the bear and the ox. Okay, so everyone's gone. And there they are. Let's talk. Looks like the two of them are working things out. Alright, so where do we want to go? I think the ox was that cart down there, maybe? Oh no, the ox was the bear. Okay, we started that, so let's see. The bear. Find the quartermaster in the forest. Okay. I think the lakeshore camp was... You need to get around. It was up this way. Not you. A little bit further up. This way, this way, this way. Hey, where do you think you're going? Yeah, no one but us soldiers are allowed inside the lakeshore camp. Get out of my way. I have urgent news of your quartermaster. I need to speak with your sergeant. Urgent? Only thing that's urgent is the line for the latrine, or if the captain hasn't had his drink. That's right. Captain Bear's in a right foul mood. You can't come in unless you want a good thrashing. The guard almost has to shout over the clattering din coming from inside the camp. You heard him. Dangerous in there. It's dangerous in there. Wouldn't have the heart to let a frail old granny like you near that beast. One guard turns to the other with a conspiratorial shrug. Yeah, but who are we to say what's good for her health? Ooh, yeah, you're right. We might be convinced to look the other way if we were fairly compensated. Right. Fairly compensated, of course. We'd be sticking our necks out after all. Gold? When did I get gold? You carefully press 3 heavy gold coins into the palm of the waiting guard. There, I expect you two can divide them evenly amongst yourselves. Right, 1 for you and 2 for me. What? You mean 2 for me and 1 for you? I'm the one who does all the real guarding around here. You still owe me for that game of dice you lost. You cheated me! Give me them coins! The 2 guards fall into fisticuffs and roll into the bushes, leaving the gate to the camp wide open. Fisticuffs. There's the bear. Sits right. Oh. As you cautiously approach, the bear drains the last of his enormous tankard and smashes it against the head of a nearby soldier, knocking the hapless man to the ground. And then I walloped him just like that, so next time I catch any of you cowards turning tail, I'll skewer you like a fish and leave your guts for the gulls. Suddenly noticing that his drink has gone dry, the bear bellows to the skies. More mead, you yellow-bellied worms! More drink! Bring me my delicious honey mead! The soldiers taking cover nearby exchange nervous glances at each other, none wanting to confront the bear. There is no more honey mead. The bear wipes a strand of drool from his sagging lips, and his bleary eyes focus on you. A mocking smirk splits his face as he waves at you with his giant spiked mace. Say, now that's a funny-looking helmet, soldier. I ever tell you the time I crushed the bucket-headed barbarians of the Western Mountains? You decide that now is a good time to leave the bear to his ramblings rather than make yourself an unfortunate prop in his wartime stories. The bear kicks an empty tankard at you as you retreat back into the camp. That's right, go get me more mead, you good-for-nothing sluggard. I was trying to get that. It's hard to get those. There. I need somebody. This guy, maybe? The frantic-looking officer shouts hurried orders at whoever will listen, but most of the camp's soldiers are busy cowering or knocked out cold. Man the gates! You over there, secure the perimeter! We just need to hold out a little longer. Sir, we're running out of the men. Where's the damn shipment of honey? You step over an unconscious footman to address the man in charge. I might be able to answer that question. Who let this old bat into the camp? I found your quartermaster. He's having a bit of cart trouble on the road. I'm afraid your shipment isn't going to get here anytime soon. What? Oh, curse my rusty breeches. Without that honey and other supplies, we can't make the honey mead. The bear's gonna flatten the whole camp when he finds out. The camp looks half flattened already. What's all this ruckus about? Well, the bear is the greatest warrior there ever was, which is grand and all when we're fighting the enemy. But once we set up camp, he likes to use us poor sods as playthings to reenact his conquests. And the only thing the bear loves as much as fighting is drinking, guzzling up so much honey mead we have to brew it right here in the camp just to keep up. He points to a squat-looking device tucked near some tents. Portable brewery. Without that shipment of ingredients, I don't see how we can ever calm the bear down. He'll smash us all into paste before the sun sets. Let me take a look at this brewery of yours. If the bear is so in love with brawling and boozing, then perhaps it's about time he received a dose of his own medicine. Okay. You inspect the brass contraption. A tank here, a hopper there. The bitter smell of alcohol is infused into the well-worn metal. Despite the needlessly complicated dials and tubing, at the end of the day, the brewery is really just a fancy cauldron. This seems simple enough. I should be able to concoct just the potion for your troubles. The rattled sergeant shrugs his shoulders at you. Sure, if you think it'll help, but you'll need to fuel the darn thing first. Our supplies are a mess, so you'll have to figure it out on your own. You open up the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. Jars of water, twigs, and cinder box. Okay. Alright, so we need a cinder box. We can do such. That is, I think, Well, I mean, we're okay with the cinder box right now. Okay. So we have the twigs. You snap kindling into pieces and scatter it into the bottom compartment of the brewery. Should be fueled enough for the job. Cinderbox. Alright. And we need water. And we need 5 things of water. So that's going to be a lot of jars. I actually think we're definitely running low on clay. And that's just, you know, we've used all the stuff we had. But we should be able to go into the well pretty easily. We just need to make sure we're digging clay wherever we see clay. Alright, not that way. Oh, his dog is back. There, the well. Okay, just all the clay we can get. Shiny stones. Oh, and a lot of those too. So we're gonna need some more of that. Because we don't actually have enough of that either. Do 2 more jars. Okay. Okay, let's get out. We'll go get... Okay, I need some more ash. Okay, so we need to leave, go get that. It should respawn all this anyway when we come back. Okay, so this is what we need. Okay, definitely wanted those, but need this. Okay. That should be good. Alright, let's see if we can get some more clay. It does nicely respawn at this point. Do our best to get that. Okay, more clay. Okay, that should be enough. We definitely need more clay, so I'm gonna get that while we're down here. That way I don't have to come back if I need even like 1 clay. Alright, any more? Well, there's these. And then this one. Okay. Let's grab this, then we can go. And that should be all we need. I think we definitely have the five waters. Okay. I think we'd do better to go up this way. Okay, right over here should be it. Alright, so we've got the water here. Water. You slush the cool, clear water into the brewery's main tank. Not the best base for potion brewing, but you want to preserve that honey mead flavor. With a hiss of steam and the sound of boiling water, the rattling brewery is ready for the next step in the process. Of course I'll need honey for the mead. That quartermaster said he was coming back from the apiary in the fields, so I best try there. Then I'll need a proper magical binder and a token of the bear to seal the spell. Something in this camp ought to do the trick. The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. So honey, metamorphosis elixir, and torn teddy bear. Okay. Now let's look at the metamorphosis elixir. So we have the bugs. We have the changeling root. This is dryad fruit. I have that. Okay, so let's go ahead and make it. Okay, we'll add that. I imagine the teddy bear is in the camp. Through the open tent lamp, you catch a glimpse of a pillaged trinkets and treasure scattered about the spacious interior. You surmise that one of these precious objects might contain enough magical essence to use as a token of the bear. Your eyes have only a moment to linger upon the giant fur-lined bed before a hand pulls the flap shut. The sergeant gives you a disapproving glare as he ushers you away. Hey, you can't go in there. This is the bear's personal tent. You know what kind of hell would break loose if he finds out someone's been snooping? Don't worry, I'll be careful. It seems like your men are keeping him distracted anyway. You glance over at the bear as he tosses aside Soldier like a sack of potatoes. No way, no how. If you think this is bad, just wait until he finds out there's no more honey mead. If you're so afraid of that stomping brute, why don't you just slip away into the night? Surely it would prolong your life a little. And abandon all my friends? We soldiers gotta stick together. It's our only chance. If only there was some way to stand up to the bear. A thought seemed to cross the sergeant's mind as he noticed the potions and baubles hanging around your belt. Say, you're good with magical doodads and whatsits, right? What if you made me some sort of protective charm or talisman? Then I could maybe have a chance against the monster without getting my head stoved in. If I make you a protective talisman, will you let me into this tent? I suppose I wouldn't have much to worry about it if you did. Protective talisman. Alright. So, what's our protective talisman? That's a wicked gemstone. That's not the talisman. This is the talisman. I bet I need 2 of these. Okay. So we have 2 of those. I need moo juice. And one of the dragonfly wings from the swamp. Okay. So it looks like we'll be doing that. But I guess I'll do that in the next episode. So we have to go into the field to the apiary, and we have to go back into the swamp for ingredients. We also need some more clay so I can get a new thing right here. So yeah, I guess that's where we're going to go ahead and end this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!